From Kansas State University, this is Agriculture Today, and I'm Charles C. Craig. For a while now, wheat stem sawflies have been a problem for spring wheat farmers in the northern part of the United States. However, recently, this pest had moved south, and this year was discovered in Kansas for the first time. K-State crop entomologist J.P. Michaud calls the wheat stem sawfly a sleeping giant that could cause major problems in the near future.
Over the past decades, it has expanded its range southward and evolved a faster development. The latest information is that we have confirmed it present in northwestern Kansas in at least 4 different counties. All of these are very low-level infestations with only a small percentage of stems infested, so it's quite possible it's more widely spread than that because it's not likely that people are going to notice it yet because none of these infestations are yet economic.
Michaud talks about the problems that wheat stem sawflies can cause.
They say every larvae that's in a stem, you probably lose 2 kernels of wheat from the head. And that said, you also have deformation and shrinkage and loss of test weight in the other kernels. But the most serious damage comes when the mature larvae decide to cut off the wheat plant at the base. They don't always do this. There's an interaction with environment and desiccation of the plant and a lot of different factors. So, again, this is not all of these larvae perform this damaging behavior, but boy, when they do, of course, you've got a real problem because all your wheat is falling over before you can combine it.
At this point, harvest time management practices are the only way to address wheat stem sawflies, as Michaud explains here.
Some people, when they know they've got a heavy infestation, and this is a recommendation to the north and the Dakotas, if you know you have more than 15 or 20% of your wheat infested, they choose to swath it early and cut it low. But this is really not compatible with biological control. We do have some parasitoids out there, 2 species, one in particular that can parasitize up to 30% of the sawflies, and if you want to enhance their survival and efficacy, you really have to use a stripper header and really leave as much of the plant in the field as you possibly can because these parasitoids pupate much higher up in the plant, on the stem, than do the sawflies. And so if you want to enhance natural control, you actually do the opposite. You use a stripper header to pull all the grain off the plants and leave the maximum amount of crop residue in the field.
That was K-State's J.P. Michaud, who says that he and fellow researchers are still learning about how to deal with this wheat stem sawfly in Kansas fields. I'm Charles C. Craig, and this has been Agriculture Today over the K-State Radio Network.